Hello, I'm Paul Abbott, Education Program Leader for Children of the Nations. I'm so glad to be sharing information with you about our agreed upon standards of service. You may be new to CO2N, or perhaps you've been with us for several months or even years. Having this opportunity to share our common standards in this video format allows for enhanced communication and greater accountability among our various partners in countries and education departments in each one. With education and instruction, it's often best, I find, to begin with the end in mind. And actually, when I say the end, I'm referring to a celebrated beginning. That's the time when our students complete their secondary or even university or vocational training and are ready to launch, to begin their independent lives as adults beginning to transform their nation. What will they look like? What will they have as a result of the holistic care that COTN has provided them? Specifically, what will their education with COTN schools or cooperating schools have embedded within them? You may have heard of our end result. Here it is: to raise children who reach their fullest potential through quality education, enabling them to display life skills and independent creative thinking. Hopefully those words start to create some images in your mind, perhaps even of some students you know who are on the verge of launching into adult life and realizing the transformation of their nations in their little corner of their society. Let's unpack that end result statement one part at a time. I know for me, when I hear those words, children who reach their fullest potential, I think of what God wants for each of us, His plan for our lives. Perhaps in some way, like what I want for my own children. A university education, perhaps, to be a skilled craftsman or business person, husband or wife. A parent experiencing the joys of raising their own child in a family, living out a God-centered life in service to others, treating each person they meet as if they were Jesus Himself. The next phrase I'd like to emphasize, display life skills, makes me think of these words from the Bible. Let every detail in your lives, words, actions, whatever, be done in the name of the Master Jesus, thanking God the Father every step of the way. For our students, many are orphaned, and our aunties and uncles are their parents. The life skills these parent figures instill in our children are those they will carry with them into adulthood and to raising their own children. Skills to interact peacefully with others, to work and to achieve in school and in independent life. Characteristics to be kind, generous, and respectful of others. There are so many life skills we develop in our growing years. Here's a third phrase, the words quality education. Those are our responsibility as teachers and educators, and that of the students themselves. As teachers, as professionals, we need to deliver lessons each day that are well prepared with clearly conveyed objectives, with success criteria visibly explained so that student understanding can be displayed and is measurable with meaningful feedback to the student on their progress. Every lesson should challenge each student to achieve, to explore, and to focus their study in an area God puts on their heart. So much of children's development comes from their curiosity to ask questions and the reception and response children receive when they do ask. Kids that ask the why questions are often those that end up being the impactful leaders. How do we foster that? How do we create learning opportunities that will produce creative thinkers? If we are to raise children to transform their nations, what kind of creative thinking can we inspire?